Format, dark observation, two-character scene neologism, Hertz Hurt, M, the low-grade existential suffering of a musician who just learned about 440 Hz and can now never unknow it. A recording studio. 2 a.m. Derek, a producer in his 40s, is staring at his door with the hollow gaze of a man who has seen something he cannot unsee. Marcus, his engineer, walks in with 2 coffees. Marcus, you've been staring at that screen for 45 minutes. You haven't touched anything. Derek, I've been reading. Marcus, reading what? Derek, about 440 Hz. Marcus, sitting down, oh no. Derek, did you know Marcus, Derek, that the international tuning standard was set in 1939? Marcus, Derek, I'm begging you, Derek. At a conference. Not a music conference. A standards conference. Like the kind that decides what size balls go in a refrigerator. Silence. Marcus, how bad is it? Derek, before 1939, Vienna tuned to 435. Venice tuned to 432. Different cities. Different frequencies. Different emotional textures. Bach wrote his entire body of work 8 Hz lower than everything you hear on Spotify. Marcus, okay, but, Derek, 8 Hz is also the Theta brainwave frequency. The frequency your brain is enduring deep creative flow. During involuntary emotional memory. During the feeling that music is reaching inside you. Beat. Marcus, so you're saying. Derek, I'm saying in 1939, a committee of non-musicians standardized the entire global emotional experience of music, Marcus, to make pianos cheaper to manufacture. Derek, I didn't say that. Marcus, but that's what you're implying. Derek, quietly, that's what the evidence suggests. Long pause. Marcus stares into his coffee. Marcus, does this affect the track we're mastering tonight? Derek, Marcus. We have been putting every note through an Autotune plugin that corrects pitch to a grid built around a frequency chosen by people who also decided the standard width of a railroad track. Marcus, the railroad track thing is a myth. Derek, the frequency thing is not. Pause. Marcus, okay. So what do we do? Derek, I've already retuned the session to 432. Marcus, sighing, does it sound different? Derek, hitting play, does it sound different? Marcus. Does it sound? He hits play. They both listen. 10 seconds pass. Marcus, it sounds the same. Derek, betrayed by the universe, I know. Marcus, it sounds literally identical. Derek, I know. Marcus, then why are you? Derek, because it's the principle. We've all been living in a frequency prison and nobody told us, and the warden was a German industrial committee, and the cell is exactly 8 Hz wide and you can't hear the bars, but they're there. Very long pause. Marcus, gently, Derek. Are you experiencing Hertz Hurt? Derek, what? Marcus, Hertz Hurt. That thing where a musician learns about 440 Hz and can never listen to anything the same way again, even though they literally cannot perceive the difference. Derek, quietly, I've been Hertz Hurt for 3 hours. Marcus, okay. I'm going to need you to close that Wikipedia tab. Derek, there are 17 tabs. Marcus, close all 17 tabs. Derek, one of them is a peer-reviewed paper. Marcus, Derek. We have a deadline at 9 a.m. Derek, I'm just saying. The Beatles tuned to 440 like everyone else. Imagine what Abbey Road could have been. Marcus picks up his coffee. Stands. Walks to the door. Marcus, I'm going to get a 3rd coffee. When I come back, we're mastering this track at 440 Hz like everyone else on the planet, because the artist has a release date and does not want to be told their music is 8 Hz short of enlightenment. He leaves. Derek sits alone. He looks at the screen. He looks at the tuning settings still showing 432. He slowly changes it back to 440. He hits play. Listens. His face falls slightly. Derek, to himself, barely audible, it does sound a little colder. He closes the laptop. Neologism, Hertz Hurt, N. The low-grade existential suffering of a musician who learns about 440 Hz standardization and can now never listen to any recorded music without vaguely blaming a 1939 German committee for their emotional detachment. Staring at a tuning dial at 2 a.m. Here, none documented. Closest equivalent, finding out that authentic Italian pizza was invented in New Jersey,